What's up, guys? It's your boy 1904 Comics, and today I'm going to be showing you guys what I've been picking up from my local comic book shop for the past 5 to 6 weeks. Now, there's quite a bit to show you, so I'm not going to talk too much about each issue. But before I get started, I do want to apologize if you hear the fan in the background. I live in San Diego, California, so it gets pretty warm, and today is a pretty hot day. And I don't want to start melting before you guys' eyes like Frosty the Snowman. So I do have the fan on. If it gets too loud, maybe next time we'll turn it off and figure out how to film so I don't, melt before you guys. Maybe I'll just do it late at night or something like that. But if you do hear the fan, once again, I do apologize. Just bear with me. But let's get started. I have quite a bit to show you guys. So I'm not going to talk too much on each issue. But I'm going to show you guys what I've liked. Stuff I'm going to continue to pick up weekly. Some stuff I picked up just because of the cool covers, and some stuff I'm just not going to pick up at all anymore, and I'll get to it in just a little bit. So let's get started. The first one I highly recommend. I really enjoyed it. One of my picks out of this whole bundle I'm about to show you guys. One of my favorite things I've read, and that is Barbaric. And this is a Conan cover swipe, and I highly recommend this story, or this title. Now this one, I thought this was the cover. It's not. It comes in a poly bag, and it had this. It's a print, and I thought this was the cover, but when I pulled out the poly bag, I noticed, kind of separated from the main actual, comic, and it was a nudity type of cover. It was an X-rated cover, and it's cover D. If you're interested, look it up on Google, and you can see, what it looks like. But it's an X-rated cover, and I wasn't expecting that, so that was a little surprise. But anyways, right here we have Owen, and he carries that axe. And basically Owen was cursed by these 3 witches. They pretty much told him, look, you could either die, or, you could be a good guy now. Because he was an asshole before. He would kill just to kill. They told him now if you kill people, it has to be for good reasons. He basically, you have to be a good guy now. And he ends up choosing that route. And basically he wanted to kill this one guy, and the axe is like his conscience, and the axe told him, nope, you can't kill him. What he did wasn't right, but it doesn't warrant death. So he had to let that guy live. But then he ran into some people, and the axe is like, yep, go ahead, you could kill that guy. He messed up. They're murderers and thieves and whatnot. So he ends up killing these people. But as he kills people, the axe gets drunk off the blood. And then he becomes a little loosey-goosey, right? He's not so much like, hey, don't kill that guy. He's more like, yeah, go for it, go for it. And it's just a real fun story. So if you see that one laying around, it's only, by the time you get this, about a week old. Give it a shot. I highly recommend that one. Now this one is Darling. I believe it's by Source Point Press. Yeah, it's Source Point Press. And I haven't read comics, single issues at least, or pretty much anything in the past like 3 years. So in that time, I don't know if they've come out with a bunch of stuff that I just don't know about that's been good. But the past couple weeks, I picked up a few of the things, and so far what I've read from them has been okay. So if you know of anything they've put out, let me know, because I never heard of them before until just this past couple weeks. Parasomnia, I haven't read it yet. This is issue 1. I remember picking it up just because the story seemed interesting and I like the art and stuff, but I haven't read it yet. This is Basilisk. This one I did read. This one I really enjoyed. She kind of reminds me of like a Cyclops type of character. She has like, she has it on right there. It's kind of like a bandana type thing. She keeps her eyes covered because she shoots like these bright lights out of her eyes. So that was interesting. And yeah, so I'll kind of continue with that one. Now this is one I highly recommend as well. Nice House on the Lake. This is another one of those out of this whole bunch, one of my favorites. Basically we have this main guy, I forget his name, and there's this main girl. They call her the artist. Basically this guy becomes friends with the artist and a bunch of other people, but then he ends up not talking to them anymore. He like disappears, and out of the blue he ends up emailing everybody saying, hey, it's been a while, I really would like to invite you guys to this house on the lake. It's beautiful. If money's an issue, don't worry, I'll pay for you guys to get here. All you gotta do is let me know that you accept the offer, and I will make sure you get here. So some people accept, some people don't. And when they get there, it's a beautiful place. I was like, man, look at that. That guy's a baller. This big old house, all luxurious. And anyways, so some stuff happens. People start getting kind of creeped out. Like, hey, we don't got signal. What's going on? I can't contact anybody. And at the very end, there's this creepy, cool, great twist that I did not see coming. That left me really wanting to see where the story is going to go. I highly recommend that one. That's Nice House on the Lake. This one was a creepy read. It's a creepy, weird read, but it was pretty fun, so I'll be giving this another shot. That's Bunny Mask issue 1. This is Out of Body issue 1. I'll be picking this one up again as well. Here is Vinyl number 1. I really love the art and colors in this title. They really popped. The story was pretty good itself. And yeah, I'll be picking up issue number 2. Now this one I have in my to continue pile, but I'm really on the fence. I'm not sure if I really want to continue it. That is Good Luck. The art and the colors and stuff like that was good. I enjoyed that, but the story itself was okay. But there was a little bit there that kind of left me wanting to know where the story was gonna go. But at the end of the story, I wasn't like, man, I can't wait for issue 2. I really want to pick it up. It was more like, it has potential. I'm kind of curious to see where it does go. So I'm on the fence. Now this one I highly recommend. I really enjoyed it. That is Proctor Valley Road. I got 2 issues of number 1 by accident. I wish I picked up 2 separate covers of number 1. If I wasn't gonna get 2, or if I meant to get 2, I would have picked up, you know, this in a different cover. But I made a mistake and bought 2 of the same. But it's all good. Here is issue number 2. Here is issue number 3, along with another issue number 3. Boom. So I wish I did this for number 1 instead of getting the same cover. Here is issue number 4. It's only a 5-issue mini, so I think the trade paperback is coming out like in 2 to 3 months. I believe it was in the new what do you call it? Previews. So it's not gonna be that long. So if you don't find the singles, you can just pick it up in the trade paperback form. Excuse me. Phantom on the Scan by Colin Bunn. If you know some of his stuff, kind of has that creepy, weird vibes, and this has plenty of it. Issue 2, issue 3. This is Time Before Time. It's kind of like a Back to the Future. It's a time travel type story. This one's okay. Enjoyed it. I'm not gonna tell you guys you have to go pick it up like the others, but you know, if you see it laying around your shop, give it a shot. Silver City, I really do like this one. This is issue 1, issue 2, and issue 2, basically we kind of find out that it's kind of like a purgatory world where they are right now, and there's this one girl who is there, but she shouldn't be there. She, you know, in the real world, she is still alive, but for some reason, they send her to this purgatory type of world, and basically the characters in the story were like, hey, you know, she's not dead, like, she's alive, and if she stays down here too long, she really is gonna die, so they're trying to rush her to this certain place she has to get to in order to, you know, still live on Earth. So that one was a fun issue. Let's continue. We got Shadecraft. I'm really enjoying this one as well. Recommend this if you see it. That's issue 1, issue 2, issue 3, and issue 4. Excuse me. Here is Made in Korea. Really enjoying this one. I haven't read issue 2, but I really enjoyed issue 1. It kind of gave me that Alex plus Ada type of feel. So if you like Alex and Ada, I think you like this one as well. Now here's some stuff I picked up. Some stuff I picked up on cover, just because of the cover, I should say. That is this one right here. Star Wars The Bounty Hunter, I believe it's called, or War of the Bounty Hunters. It's a cool ass cover. Here is Carmen. I've been reading this one digitally, so I haven't been keeping up, but I just love that cover. Luckily, I found it at one of the shops. This is I don't know, actually, Defender of Mexico. This is another one of those Source Point Press books. I meant to pick up issue 2, so I don't know if I missed it or it just hasn't come out yet, but I'm trying to look for that one. Here's the Something Killing the Children. Just a cool ass cover. This is Batman Reptilian. I haven't read it. I do want to read it. Just a cool cover. Seemed interesting. Black Label. I believe that's kind of like the Vertigo type of thing now. Spawn Universe. Just got Campbell cover. I've always been interested in Spawn, so I'm gonna give this a shot. I don't know if this is the best place to start, but we'll see. Something Is Killing the Children. I don't know what issue, or it's issue 1, but I don't know what printing this is, but it's a cool printing. Another Star Wars. Boba Fett. Shadow Doctor. This one is a true story. Basically, it was an African American gentleman who is a doctor, and back in the days, nobody wanted to hire him. He couldn't get a loan to start his own clinic, basically because of the color of his skin, but he was cool with Al Capone, so he ends up asking Al Capone for a loan. He goes, hey, look, nobody wants to hire me, nobody wants to give me a job, nobody wants to give me a loan because of the color of my skin. Can I borrow some money so I can start up my own clinic? And Al Capone tells him no, and goes, no, I'm not going to loan you any money, because if you don't pay me back, basically I'm going to have to kill you, and I don't want to do that because I like you. So to protect you and for me having to kill you, I'm going to tell you no. But Al Capone's mom ends up telling him, like, he's a really great guy, and basically tells him you should loan him the money type of thing. So Al Capone ends up telling him, look, I'm not going to loan you the money, I'm going to give you the money. It's a gift. So don't worry about paying me back. It's a gift. And it's a true story. So that's pretty cool. Pick it up. Highly recommend that one. Now here are some issues that I'm not going to pick up no more. This is Batman Scooby-Doo Mysteries Extravaganza. Gave it a shot. It was okay, but wasn't enough there for me to really want to pick up the rest. I think it's a mini. Or maybe it's a one shot. I don't know. It just says one double-sized issue. Wish I didn't. Here's Good Asian 1 and number 2. Now the story, the art, and everything is great. Actually, the art and the colors and stuff like that is great. The story, I really liked issue 2 or issue 1. Issue 2 was pretty good as well. But my main thing is, I feel like it's be read better in trade. So that's why I'm gonna kind of wait on it. But I really do enjoy it. Just, I feel like it's gonna be better read in trade. The Conjuring, what's it called? The Conjuring, The Lover. It's a 5-issue mini. I read it, but I read a bunch of other stuff that same day, so I feel like I didn't get a full grasp of it, and I just didn't enjoy it as much because I think I read too much. So right now I have a kind of like, I'm not gonna pick it up again, but I'm gonna give it another chance and reread it just to see if I was just kind of burnt out from reading that day. Phantom on the Scan, I picked up double number 2. I thought I had issue 1, so I picked up number 2 and 3. But I ended up having 2 already, so I've got 2. I bought 2 and 3 again. So I was able to find number 1, luckily. Demon Days Mariko, I believe that's how you say it. Beautiful cover. The artwork was cool. The colors are great. But there wasn't enough there for me to really want to read the second issue. It was interesting, but something maybe I'll wait for trade. But there wasn't enough there. Eve number 2. I don't have Eve number 1, so I've been reading it on singles. I mean, not singles, digitally. But yeah. So that's that. Now this one I didn't even get through. I just couldn't. I tried to force myself to read through it, and I just couldn't. And that is Everfrost. If you see this at your local shop, tell them not to pick it up no more. I thought it sucked. Yeah, I just I could not force myself to read through this. I tried maybe 3 times. I read maybe half of it, and I was like, okay, I gotta stop. I can't go no more. Then I tried to reread it, and I'm like, let me go back. Let me reread it. Maybe I'm burnt out. Maybe I just did too much. And after 3 times, I just could not get through it. I put it down. And then I heard a sleepy reader had the same damn experience as me. I don't think he got through it as well. So, okay, I was like, I'm not the only one, so I'm not going to even try. That's not going to be picked up again. So, yeah, guys, that's everything I've been picking up. And I'm all caught up now. So, I'll probably be putting out maybe weekly videos in the future. So, anyways, peace out, guys. It's been long enough. If you've been here this whole time, thank you. Peace out. Laters.